The one in the middle.
This one? We're doing the rare Saturday Night Live Sweat Equity podcast.
You're not allowed to say that.
Saturday night in...
It's live.
Live streaming.
Saturday night.
Live
We're
streaming.
live.
One word.
Yeah.
Copywritten by another company that owns the cameras we're doing on. Sweat Equity podcast and streaming show, pragmatic entrepreneurial advice and dick jokes. I'll give a little Theo Vaughn shout out, gang. Just texting with him. He said good luck on the show.
Oh, cool. What's up, Theo? I know you're watching.
He might. You don't know. He's a little Cajun crazy man. Hosted by me, Law Smith, and Eric Reginger.
The Hard Knocks music, no matter how low I turn it, it doesn't get lower.
It's all good. I sleep to this.
I work out to it. Opposite.
Definitely. Hashtag. I do both.
Get amp.
Yeah. I sleep. Sleeping is working out. I mean, look at this. You want some veins on the video feed?
Nobody wants veins.
Speaking of veins, hashtag girthy ROI, hashtag 69B2B, hashtag sweat equity. We're on all the things that you can listen to a podcast, you can watch a show like this, YouTube, Facebook page, all that stuff. We need to get on Twitch, have some nerd video gamers follow us and shit. iTunes, Apple Podcast app, Spotify, Laughable app, all that shiz. Anywhere where podcasts are listened to. Hey, and if you don't use our sponsors, one thing you can do to help the show is just share it with a friend. Hey, this is
give me money.
Hey, I know you're trying to do your own side hustle.
Money me.
Here's a podcast that's all about that kind of stuff to help you out. Right?
Money now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some interviews coming up. I'm pretty pumped about in 2020. My vision's 2020.
God, don't.
We're sponsored by Grasshopper Business Phone Lines. Try grasshopper.com/sweat. Get $50 off. FreshBooks accounting software. Go freshbooks.com/sweat. And Warby Parker glasses and sunglasses prescription. Get that in there. warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. These links are on our website, sweatequitypod.com, and will be in the show notes. Eric, you got anything?
What? For sponsors? No, I've not brought in any new sponsors.
No, just
Sorry.
anything for the intro.
No.
All right, let's get a hotty toddy.
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity.
You like that?
Oh.
My sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
Look, man, you're co-hosting and producing at the same time. We'll do it live. Unnoticed how hard that is, because
Thank you.
My ADD is off the chain if I had to do all these things. And you have the soundboard, and you look like an old Jewish lady playing mahjong that doesn't trust any of the other ladies.
Yeah, Jewish right. I saw Uncut Gems last night. This is my Uncut Gems.
And the fact that you're hunching over because of the mic stand makes it funnier.
Yeah, that I gave you the good mic stand.
Yeah. See? You're just a generous fella. We're getting those Enneagram personality tests we just took.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Except the one I think we took felt like a cosmopolitan magazine.
Yeah, I'm going to meet the man of my dreams any week now.
What kind of man is your man?
Yeah, I'm going to take these earrings off my sunglasses. Because
those were
not custom-made sunglasses.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
We're really seeing behind
They're not the Warby Parker Equestrian Customs.
Equestrian?
For your horse head.
Yeah, this is going to be a silly episode probably because we had to get one in Saturday night. It was kind of the only night to get it in,
Yeah, man.
But more shout out for Theo Vaughn. I listened to his podcast. He has a sponsor, Blue Chew. That's the boner pill people that isn't a chewable.
Weird, I haven't heard of it.
And I was like, I'm going to support his show and just...
Oh, support his show. That's what you're doing.
Gang, dog. Yeah, I listened this past weekend with Theo Vaughn. And then you put in the promo code...
your throbbing support to Theo.
Look, I don't have any problems with this 7 inches of fun just getting in there, girthy style, but... I just want to see what how it goes.
Yeah.
Sure. It's not like I'm flaccid some of the times or anything.
What?
What? Coach, I can't.
What?
It's not a look. It happens to a lot of men.
It's either a leg thing, or a spiritual thing, or a psychological whole thing. All the time.
You're on. You're gonna
Just
have a
don't
heart
put me
attack.
on the IR for my ED.
It's the IL now,
IL?
the injured list.
What is that?
Well, they
That's
changed
some
it from
hockey bullshit.
They changed it from the DL, the disabled list, because that's offensive, to the injured list, which is not offensive.
Oh my god.
That, Major League Baseball makes the rules on what's offensive and what's not offensive.
That's true. They are
At the forefront,
said the league that had the Negro League as a feeder system.
right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Which they're doing away with in the next 10 years.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
nice,
It's not around still, is it?
progressive. Yeah, that could be one of those weird things where you find out, no, it's still around, and you'd be like,
what?
I guess, yeah, sure,
It's a tradition.
right.
Oh.
So Uncut Gems, tell me about it. I told you I heard everything unanimously, like a dozen reviews I heard from that movie, just anxiety out the anus.
Exactly. It was 2 hours of just watching somebody make bad decisions, and it was just a gun to your head the entire time. It was not a relaxing movie. Not very rewatchable, I don't think.
Like Requiem for a Dream?
Yes, which I still haven't seen all the way through. But I mean, no, why would I?
I'm gonna be a star.
At this point, why would I?
What do you
Everybody's
mean?
like, oh, it's so fucked up. I need to see all this fucked up stuff.
Well, I don't want to really give a real answer, but I will, because I was trying to give a joke answer. I couldn't think of anything. You're into video production, film production kind of stuff. I think that's one of those movies to watch from a directorial editing standpoint. That
Okay. Fine.
the way they I remember, because I used to be such an independent film nerd. Like, I remember the way the people take drugs in that movie is supposed to be how it's like zip, like when they take the pill, the eye gets huge.
Okay.
All that stuff.
Again, haven't seen it, so I'm not exactly
I
sure.
thought you said you hadn't seen the whole thing.
Well, it's like
'cause
walking
you
in
hate
when it's on
Marlon
TBS.
Wayans.
I'm like, huh. That does throw me.
TBS.
Marlon Wayans in it is like, wait, I thought it was supposed to be some
Or Sean
amazing.
Wayans. Sean Wayans.
Any Wayans in a directorial, you should watch it movie is weird.
No, he's not the director. It's
No, but I'm saying you're like saying
Aronofsky.
I should watch it as a directorial from that perspective.
Yeah.
I'm saying any Wayans
I feel
in
like
a movie
I feel like
removes
we've
me.
done sketches before, and you're able to get something out of people that aren't into it.
Yeah,
I feel like
right up
that's-
there with Aronofsky,
I didn't say that.
the great.
Fucking narcissist.
Said I'm not.
You said you were right up
What?
there. I heard it. Play it back. Call us live.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, it's Uncut Gems. So just sweaty?
It's intense, man, and it's like it's just. I feel like a lot of people are gonna watch and be like, I have a friend like that, and it's like you just yearn for this person to do different stuff, to make right decisions, and he does not.
What
It's
would
hard.
you rather have a drug addiction or a gambling addiction? I think gambling can sometimes be a lot worse, almost.
I
'cause
mean, it depends.
You like,
At least it stops at the money with gambling. You know.
well,
Well, I mean, like in
no.
terms of your law, like
No, they'll just you figure out another fix. Like I remember Ray Romano talking about how he got himself out of gambling back in the day. Was he would make like fake bets with himself almost. So he'd want to watch the Jets game, but all right. So if the Jets won, he was able to watch whatever the next game is after that. If they didn't win, that's how he had to like reward himself in that way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, if I'm answering your rhetorical question or your
Just hypothetical.
hypothetical question, Jesus, I mean, then I still have to pick gambling or drug addiction, right? I'm just saying if we're doing that game,
Yeah.
then
All
I mean
right,
it stops
let me-
it because like if a
let's be
drug
more
addiction
specific.
is going to also take money,
Let's
but
go-
also is going to affect you, and your personality and whatnot.
I was trying to think, is there a good drug addiction? Let's say cocaine. You go retro on it.
Mm-hmm.
Cocaine addiction versus gambling addiction. They're a little bit similar, I think, in kind of the spiciness of it. I'm gonna guess.
I don't know. I mean, I guess gambling, because I mean, you're not destroying yourself physically.
Yeah.
It's just the cocaine adds just an extra element. It's like gambling. You're still chasing a dragon.
Right.
chasing the big fix
Yeah.
that never comes.
But I feel like there's a stop point. I'm going to give you counterpoint. I feel like with any drug, at least there's a stop point, and you go, no, none of that.
Yeah,
right?
you overdose and die.
Well, there's that too. In this scenario, no one dies. You're just like pretty shitty.
Okay.
You're a bad human. You're like a lot of people that move to Florida to start a new life.
Right.
You know, it's a pretty good hypothetical, I'd say. I'd say it's pretty great.
I'm still gonna pat myself on the back for that
I'd say it's
hypothetical.
pretty great.
Yeah.
How did we get here? So
Uncut Gems is a very stressful situation, and if you're looking to relax with your loved ones, you know, you're going to be wired afterwards.
yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
You don't walk away feeling great.
Yeah, I mean, you're dead on the inside, so I'm surprised that any movie could evoke anything. I am too. That's not just to push that on
Dead
you.
on the inside.
All right, I'm dead on the inside. So if
Someone say vasectomy?
I'm dead on the inside of my nuts
Yeah.
from my vasectomy.
how's that going?
Good. I'm still not a dad for the third time, so.
I'm still like just baffled that you even tried to test the Antonio Cromartie, like.
I got an email the other day. They're like, "You didn't
They
come
knew
back
it?
with your sample." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were gonna keep track of that."
What do you
Made
mean?
me feel guilty.
So how long ago did you have it? 6 months?
A long time ago. Like I was supposed to bring a sperm sample back 6 weeks afterwards.
Just bring a sock.
It's just like,
Hey guys,
you know, I got it from here, guys.
bring a fleshlight.
Yeah.
It's in the bottom. Just unscrew the bottom.
Yeah, no. You get pregnant as a miracle baby.
So
Why not?
you banged too quickly after that, and I was like, I prayed for you, and
You
thoughts
know,
and prayers.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
That's
works.
That's exactly how like Antonio Cromartie had another kid. He was like, I got 11 kids, and I had a vasectomy, and they're like, yeah, you're not supposed to hook up like within whatever 48 hours.
Yeah, but at this point, that it's been months and months, so we know that
Well, sure, we know you're shooting blanks.
all the requisites are gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You sure you don't want a kid? You want to reverse that?
No, I don't want another kid.
Have you had that conversation? Because when I told people I was getting one and couldn't do it the day I was supposed to, I still want to do it.
do it so bad.
I feel like every woman projects. When I've told them, like female friends of mine that I've told just to be funny, to tell them at parties.
Way to talk about your wiener.
Yeah, they're like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna definitely do it. I'm like, I have 2 really awesome kids. I don't need more. And I don't want to worry about it ever.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, huh? And it's like this weird conversation where I'm like, do we need to, go outside
That's
for a fake cigarette and talk?
What are you talking about?
Are you
crazy?
all right? You want another kid? And, like, I don't know. It's I've had a weird amount of people I have real talk with, friends I have real talk with that are female that are like want to sit me down and talk to me about it. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I thought about it.
Everybody is like, you made the right choice.
Half the guys hear this conversation with that female friend of mine, and they're like,
She wants to have
he's
your baby.
thought about it. Fucking come on. I'm like,
He already did this.
I feel weird now.
Did you come in it?
Hit us up on the phone lines with any of your questions.
Sure.
I just like throwing a little non sequitur in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
This is how we do it on a Saturday night. A little giggly.
If you're watching us live on Facebook at this point, come on. What are you
You're
doing?
a fucking loser.
What are you doing? It's almost 9 o'clock.
Do you
Should
know?
be walking out the door by now.
Yeah.
I mean, even the people that like start partying at 11 o'clock. They're
Yeah.
in their Uber by now.
Yeah, and the people that are waiting till the kids fall asleep so they can go to the J spas. You know.
Oh, right,
You know?
right.
Mhm,
Yeah, that's totally something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say
You know?
wait till they fall asleep so you can smoke weed.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
I meant that. Not
Asian
Japanese
weed smoking
spas
jerk
that
off huts.
give you a foot rub. So I've been thinking a lot about a little psychology mixed with business, enneagrams, Enneagram. It's not like an offshoot of Instagram. I know what you're thinking.
Or
Enneagram,
analgram.
Instagram, or analgram. I love these kind of things that do have some backing to it. Like Myers-Briggs personality test is garbage.
Total garbage.
It's-
Myers.
it
Who
is like
even are
shit.
these people? Myers.
When
and
did you
Briggs?
take that?
Is it
Did you
the
take
same?
it in,
Is
like-
it one or two people?
I think it's two people.
Both of
There's a
them
hyphen in there,
idiots. What do you know?
like Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah, but that's the one guy.
Yeah, but it's from two parents. That's why he did the hyphen thing.
I know, but is it Myers and Briggs or Myers-Briggs? Fuck it, I'll look it up.
Bristol Myers Squibb. And I think that's what you're thinking of. That's my favorite dad joke of just not giving an answer to help and just saying something that's adjacent to it.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Myers. That's what you're thinking of. Like,
Jason
what?
Biggs?
Are you? Yeah.
American Pie. He was in American Pie.
Yeah, you said you liked that movie where he fucks up high.
Okay.
So I'm listening to a few podcasts, but mainly You Made It Weird with Pete Holmes. And he's been talking about Enneagrams a lot.
It's two people, and they're both women.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. They can do stuff. Come to think
Good
of
for
it,
you, Myers and Briggs.
I'm going to call them females. 'Cause
By the
I
looks
said
of them, they
female a
had
lot
plenty
5
of
minutes
time
ago.
on their hands to, classify people and whatnot.
Yeah, if they were
Stone cold
live
bitches.
right now, they would be watching this podcast. They're not going out. Let's say that.
It would be hate watching this podcast.
Why?
And then he said they were women, and he was all surprised.
I'm calling them females because they don't like that for some reason. All right. So, JK, guys. I like shorthand psychology stuff. I think it's interesting in business. I think it helps a lot.
Okay.
Where you can go,
I know exactly who you are as a person.
No, but you can go, that person's a 3, that person's a 5. There's 9 different types in an Enneagram, and it just kind of, look, it's not going to be 100% accurate, but it's not a horoscope. It's not like total bullshit. There's like 30, what did we take, 36 questions?
36.
And it gives you like either or kind of thing.
Yep.
Like,
You would rather be this than that.
right. And so it's like, it's not going to get who you are 100%, but it is like a thing of like, you can go, I'm this kind of personality type, and it's a little bit more legit, has a little bit more legit backing. Or you pull some
Example questions. I want to be seen as either successful and high achieving or unique with a personal style.
Right.
Kind of like weird, like, I don't know if I like
Like
either
both
one
suck?
or
Yeah.
I do like both of them. Like, you got to kind of pick where it's
Yeah.
kind of the same or like both could be good.
A lot of them are like, yeah, in that situation where it's like lose-lose, where you're like, I guess?
Yeah.
But what I was saying is, did we answer these honestly? Because when you take these tests, I think sometimes you go, this is what I want to be, and I strive
Yeah.
to be.
a
But
good
am
point.
I that? I try to do it as like, no, I'm a bag of shit kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I try to do it like low self-esteem as much as possible.
Yeah, I do too. But I think about that also. It's like, I don't want to do this, like, this is what 2020 knew me. Like, that sort of shit. Like, this is who I actually am and
What
see what happens.
warts and all. And that thing of like, when I did therapy a bunch last year, it was like, don't try to figure out the how and with this, it's like, don't try to figure out what the test is. Because you're like, if I choose this one, it's going to say
Right.
I have ADHD.
Oh, yeah, for
if
these
I choose
things,
this
for
one,
sure.
it's going to say I'm a bookworm. Like.
Yeah, it's not a right or wrong answer.
So it's good. I think it helps in business though to see, and there's relationships between all the 9 personalities too. It's just a fun shorthand. It's a good like dinner party game if you can get a funner test than this.
Let's bust out the laptops and to answer all 36 questions, guys.
I think you can do like a worksheet. I'm
No
pretty
talking.
Sure.
Pencils down.
I'm pretty sure there's a Scantron involved.
Yeah.
If you bring a number 1 pencil, you're fucked.
I'm an 8. Oh.
I think in a hippy dippy kind of way. I thought this would lean more your area than mine. This is
Yeah.
more kind of like,
Well, you did bust it out like 10 minutes before we started, so
Yeah.
I didn't get a lot of research time on this.
So it's like, let me go through I'm trying to go through the types real quick.
Are you going to give us a rundown on what's what?
Yeah.
He just pulled up a page that had a bunch of Avenger cartoons for the idiots that can't understand.
So
it.
if you want to do it through the
You're more like an
Avengers-
Iron Man, stupid.
Yeah. So if you're a type 3, you're a medalist. You're like genius, playboy, philanthropist, billionaire, Tony Stark.
Okay.
I mean, this is the good shorthand to the shorthand, I'd say. So that means
Sure,
like,
but why would they start out with type 3? They didn't do all of them, did they?
No.
They ran out of Avengers.
they didn't do the ones we both got at 5.
Yeah.
Which
We're the
was
computer, Jarvis.
The investigator. Yeah, but Jarvis sucks, man. Jarvis is the fucking worst.
Exactly. That's why we're Jarvis.
So plus we need Tony to make us.
Right.
So Tony Stark, arrogant, kind of thing, worries about legacy kind of stuff, but gets shit done.
Yeah, I don't want to. But if we're gonna do this,
We're not gonna do them all. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry.
But this don't apply to us.
What?
I want to be Captain America,
You're
but I'm not.
the perfectionist. Hawkeye. Pfft. You were cooler at Ronin when you had a sword. Type 2, the caregiver.
That was my third one.
Okay, that was my second one.
Hawkeye guys, twins.
The helper.
Hawkeye guys.
Or called the helper. All these personality types have like good qualities and bad. It's not like it's your mom telling you like, oh, that's good.
Yeah, we both got
You're
the
8th in the batting
investigator.
lineup. That's the second power hitter.
You're gonna set up the pitcher,
Right.
the bunt.
Right. It's not all of that. Like all of them have bad qualities to them. Like number 9's a peacemaker, and that's good. But you can be a people pleaser too much. You can also put your nose in people's
What's
shit.
hard about being a 9?
Yeah. So things like that. I think it's wildly interesting, but I think more importantly, intrapersonal relationships in business is huge, and you're trying to sum up a lot of people really quickly. You ever heard or read the Malcolm Gladwell's Blink?
No.
It kind of just talks about how many, like, in the blink of an eye, you meet someone or whatever, you see something, and you've already made like 100 judgments
Assumptions,
or profiles
yeah.
in your head, and it's not. A lot of that book deals with like racism and stuff, but it's not. That's not like the. I don't think this point of it. It's just like we talk about it with logos. Like logos that are confusing confuse me.
Yeah.
Why like a company would do it?
Right.
Because it feels like that they should know that's a basic like don't be confusing with the symbol.
Yeah.
Like, and how did they get to this like piece of shit like man, I'm trying to think of the Olympics one year.
Just
like
over bureaucratic, just too much cooks in the kitchen. Just like
We gotta get
everybody-
everything in
everybody
there.
get all the symbolism in there.
right. And so it's like one of those things where where was I going? Man,
Uh-huh.
Steven Dorff, Rule.
You're talking about how logos throw you off.
Before that.
People, you make assumptions about them.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Malcolm Gladwell.
Mm-hmm. Gladwell, all that stuff. And so the deal with that is you meet anything in business, like everybody's a salesperson, right?
Uh-huh.
We've talked about that a bunch. It's the best thing I ever read at business school. It's a Harvard Business Review. It might have been undergrad, but it was like because sales are icky, none of us want to do it,
Right.
right?
Nobody wants to.
Nobody, especially, and you and I both had the problem where
It's hard to
we don't want to
say.
sell
Give
ourselves.
me money.
Yeah. It's the hard part.
Part of that's confidence. Part of that's experience. You don't want to be an imposter.
Uh-huh.
Part of us is living in a weird duality with our generation where there's way more people that are the Dunning-Kruger side where they watch a YouTube video and claim to be an expert.
Dunning-Kruger, is that one people or two people?
That's two people. They
Both
ride
women!
but they ride a tandem bike everywhere.
No, I gotta
They
know
do
if it's two women.
They do scientific experiments, but they only use one bike.
Two men. Okay.
But one bike.
Balance of power's back.
So the Dunning-Kruger effect on one side, I would say the majority of our generation lives over there. And then I'd say
This is why I never learn anything, because I'm too busy dicking around trying to figure out some fucking stupid joke from earlier, and now I don't know what Dunning-Kruger effect is at all. And I'm not going to learn it, so don't even repeat it.
so. It's
Don't
good
even bother.
that you did that recap.
What happened?
I don't remember any of it. Oh,
Don't repeat it.
we need John Paul. We need a producer back. We miss you.
Don't get me started.
What?
That fucking guy.
Tell me about it.
Apparently, he has better things to do all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. He didn't say he quits the show, but
No,
he quit.
we're gonna get in the new
Big
studio.
quitter.
We'll all be a family again.
I hope so.
Yeah, so it was one of those things. I had a fun interaction. I'll leave the name of the person I talked to on the phone today, but it was someone that apologized for kind of being a little shitty to us,
Right,
or
right.
being nice on a kind of business friendly level, and
Not easy to do.
not going through
Respect.
12 steps or any of that.
Right.
There's nothing pushing him, but him doing it. And I thought, man, that's really cool because it's something we've joked about for a while, just because it's fun to just hate on it. Even though we're not really hating on the guy, when we're doing it. But
Was the call itself intended as an apology call? Or was it like, hey, how's it going? Or like...
I'd like to be optimistic and say half apology, half like, hey, I'm looking, for some work, maybe kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And, not...
It's okay.
No,
It's
that's
okay.
cool. I ended the call. I go, look, man, you're doing one of the best things you can do right now, which is just call your network of people and everybody they'll get it. Like, I'm doing it right now with my new position, with the new firm. I'm calling almost everybody I've ever talked to just to go, hey, here's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything we can do in these business sectors, in the B2B area, supply chain, sexy shit,
Hey, I mean, even just that little, people put that stuff off.
and
A random call from somebody who could help them is like, oh, boom. Okay, you reminded me of that. Let's do it.
That would be so hard for me to do 5-6 years ago, but now we've done so much in the digital world and helping businesses grow the last 4 years, and like talking on this podcast and being able to be a better communicator, all that stuff, that now I feel confident to do it. But it's that thing of like, most people want to help if they can.
Yeah.
And it's just top of mind marketing.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah. You got to let people help, let them help you. It's hard to let people help you.
So everybody's a salesman. Either you're doing it like that where you're going, hey, I'm selling you this for X. I'm selling you a Winnebago, lightly used. It's got a bean bag. It's got a bean bag in the back for a bed. Walls are paper thin, but you can drive it. If you're going to crash, you're going to die.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sell it to you for a deal. Tell you what, it smuggled a lot of cocaine into Florida. So I'm going to get it for you for a deal.
Winnebago, you say, huh?
I'm going to talk to my boss. It's going to be like $6,000. Go to Burning Man, talk to my friend Frank. He'll hook you up.
One of those, the silver ones, what are they? The indestructible ones?
The Steam.
Airliner or something liner.
Airstream.
Airstream. Nothing liner. Got it. Pew! Airstream.
I thought I was going to struggle pretty bad.
Airstream.com/sweat. You don't know the name of the fucking thing.
It's rare you're really thrown off your game. I think it was the Jewish. I think it was the Jewish glasses.
Doing a
Jewish
lot.
lady glasses.
Yeah, those things tinking up against my head really threw me off.
So my thing is like basic psychology and how little people know in business is fucking crazy. Everybody's a salesman, whether you work in middle management or you do outside sales. If you're in middle management, you're selling an idea to the subordinates you have, and you're selling, your performance to your manager above you.
Yeah.
So everybody has some type of sales transaction, right? Some more introverted than others. People want to hide behind email a lot of the time, and here you go, here it is, it's done. This thing's done, and then not go over stuff or not get better. My thing is like, it's appalling the basic psychology and lack thereof, I guess people have.
It's like it's a listening problem. I often find out it's a listening problem.
What?
It's a listening problem.
Oh, okay.
It's you're not listening.
I'll read the notes later. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be a generational problem guy, but like, there's like, people don't often understand to what people actually want. Like they'll say that this is their issue, and like it's not always obvious. I need to buy this product because of this. It's like, well, is that actually what it is? Is that straightforward? Lots of times it's not.
Yeah.
It's like you can trace it back to, I don't even know, like, maybe you need to look over your accounting situation before you get into spending this much on your inventory or whatever it is,
Yeah, a discovery meeting is usually, when you're just, it can be something personal, it could be something personal, professional, or it could just be a straight up business meeting. You're coming in to help someone or find out what's going on with them or their business or whatever. And if you're good, you do this with yourself, right?
Right.
A little, a little discovery masturbation, if you know what I'm talking about. But I was so proud of that in my head.
Choke about it.
And it wasn't
and
very funny as I said
about
it. That's a good Big Johnson shirt. So,
Newsflash, asshole!
that thing about, God damn it, my brain.
Yeah, it's a listening thing, I think.
Yeah.
And really just as a person, it's good to be a better listener. But just taking the time, I guess it feels icky to sit there and do the personality test and then try and put people into a bottle and be like, oh, this is totally number 4 I'm dealing with here,
So that first question where it's like, you're the unique personality type.
Yeah, I'm special.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it does help because you can kind of get an idea like, all right, well,
You're doing it
usually
anyway.
this person, right, you're doing it anyways without even realizing it. It doesn't hurt to kind of get an idea on these psychological things that can help you deal with people because
I judge a book by its cover, for sure. We all do.
we all do.
That's a bullshit. I'm just thinking about it. That's one of the worst fucking quotes. You know what?
Why not?
Biggest deal when you write a book is like the title and the cover.
Yeah, I was just talking about the other day on Netflix. There's like all these
The
shows.
thumbnail.
The names of them. It was like you,
Now I'm doing the bad listening
Us.
part.
me. I'm like, no, you don't get to just pick a random pronoun as the name of your show, and then I'm supposed to watch it like it's a cool thing. No, I want the proximity to menagerie.
Love.
Write that down. That's a good name for a show.
Proximity.
The proximity to
Menagerie?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know what a menagerie is. That's
Yeah.
What is that? What is it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
A menagerie is like
Is that a bustier?
I don't know.
Is that a pickle you're stuck in?
What?
Is that erectile dysfunction?
What?
Man, I got some menagerie down there.
What?
Ladies ain't liking it.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
He ain't got that problem.
Did you come in it?
Oh,
I might have pushed all the buttons today.
wow.
I think I did.
The odds.
I just want to do some business stuff.
So it's one of those things where I'm all ears to hear anybody, if they want to hit us up, sweatequitypod.com, any questions, or just hit us up. Hey, this is a good basic psychology kind of, it could be an infographic. I fucking love infographics.
Yeah,
Give me that Pinterest.
they are nice.
Yeah,
It
I
does
was-
help explain it to me
I
real
was
good.
trying to find one before this. I couldn't find one. My Pinterest game is not good right now. But hit us up with any questions. We love answering them on air. And we'll do better the next time, as Tony Kornheiser likes to say.
We will?
What about my sweat equity?
Oh, yeah.
Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity.
Yeah!
My sweat equity.